Hello again everyone and welcome to SpartanGaming Plays Escape Simulator 2. Today we're on the cursed treasure doing the hideout. Let's jump straight into it, shall we? Again, I'm looking forward to this mission. I've done it a few times. But yeah, here we are. We came... I don't know how we got here. We came through a door after blowing it open. And yeah, instead we're greeted with a 𝘱𝘵𝘆𝘭𝘪𝘏. I wouldn't pick his pendant, obvious, yeah. It means it'll be in the inventory to the end of the game. And it may be in the way, so I'll ignore that for now. You know. Like, the luckiest person in the world just survived getting impaled. Unlike these poor dudes. So, yeah, this is the puzzle I was telling you about when I was on about one of the most annoying ones in this selection of levels in the cursed treasure or the cursed treasure is this one right here for me. It's yeah, it's definitely not interesting for me. So there's 3 spears as the game tells you. I do like how it tells you that that is 3 of 3. Yeah, you can play some games where you don't know how many you need, and this game specifically tells you. It's very nice. So as you look on this board, you notice that there's skulls here, and each one's got a weird symbol on his head, almost like these skulls right here. Coincidence? It's not. So all you need to do is stick these spears in these holes in the correct, or where they go in the correct position, I guess. So look at Mr. Sunway here, Mr. 𝘱𝘍𝑒𝘊. His skull from here has been spiked from the bottom out to his head, meaning that it has to be in this one. Look, because the spear has to be in the direction that it's piercing in the skull. This one here is the weird bull horns. Is this one here? Seeing as the spikes are not shown but down, it means that he's pierced from the top of his head, meaning that it has to be this way. Trunk. And then we've got these 2 left, which is, this symbol is this one here, which again is from the top of his head, so it's like that. Easy. Temple bar. 1 of 4. And we have to solve this bloody ladder thing to get out of this fucking hellhole. There's probably a puzzle piece somewhere down here. But, you know. We'll find it. So yeah, this is the thing I don't like, where you move 1 and it moves 2, and you have to get them all to be. That's basically a ladder, by the way. You have to orientate all these so they're all ladders, and this one is the only one that moves itself. Yeah, it's just I don't have the patience for these types of puzzles. This and sliding block puzzles are my fucking bane. They're my bloody nemesis in anything. As soon as I see them, I lose all hope. Hold on, this one moves these 2. This one moves these 2. See, we don't have to worry about the second one down here because this one is independent. So all we need to do is make sure that this one is this one here at the top is correct. The thing is, it needs to be this one, which is a pain in the ass. Always this bloody one in the middle, which only is moved from this. In fact, that is not the only one that moves that, actually. It is. Oh, it might not be too bad, actually. This one moves the bottom and that one. So, what moves the top one? This one. Okay, that's not as bad as I remember it being. So, that means that this one has to be moved through that. And that. And that. Okay. I made a big deal about that being hard, but it's, yeah. I just don't have the patience. That one wasn't that bad, actually. I've done some in other puzzle games that I just they've make or break me. You know, no matter how much I enjoy a puzzle game now and again, if there's a puzzle that I just detest, I will just not play it, no matter how good it is. there's a puzzle piece right there. Sneaky. And here we go. This is our main the main hub in this area. There's puzzle piece. There's puzzles everywhere. There's one here. There's one on the wall here, which is linked to this here. There's one here. There's something here as well. There's this weird, like, tile snake thing. The ship one's easy. This one on the wall is a pain in the ass. It's not difficult. It's just, I don't find it interesting. I think it's a bit boring. As soon as we've just got the map, we'll do the one on here first. So with this, again, I overthink when I'm playing games. I assumed that's the problem right there. Is I assumed something. I assumed that you needed to guide the ship through all of these black dots all the way to the treasure, but you don't. You just have to get from to the treasure. You don't have to go in a specific direction. As you can see, the ship has these tiles in front of it. Each one has a certain, like, lines, dots and lines, and just like lines. If you look on this map, you notice that the roads are different dots and lines, just lines there, and then the whole line. Your route is basically determined by selecting on the right lines. We know that the line that is a double goes to the treasure, but it's not that easy. From what I gather, you have to find out where you are on this map by these 3 or 4 tiles. So you have to be somewhere where there's 3 roads. It has to be 3 roads. It can't be any more and it can't be any less. So that narrows it down a lot. And it has to include all of these lines. And as you can see, the solid line is very limited. Like, to me, it has to be this one here. I'd say we're here. It could also be... No, it can't be here because these are dots, not lines. And these are dotted lines. So if we assume we're here... then again, we could be here. No, we can't. Just make sure that I'm not... Could be here as well. Lines, straight line, lines, and dots. Oh shit! Now things have just gotten complicated. Okay, let's just assume that we're here then. I've messed it up by touching this first. Stupid hands. So let's just assume we're here. We'll go down this one here, and if the next tiles that pop up are linked to this, then we know we're in the right way. If we're not, there may be a link to this one. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna wing it. Yeah, we're definitely not there. We must have come through... Oh, here. We went through dots and lines, meaning that we came... Where were we? Were we here then? Dots and lines... No, we couldn't have been. We could have been there. Dots and lines are here. We could be here then. If we go down the straight line one and we end up with just the straight line, then we know where we are. We didn't. Fucking hell. I normally just press all these until I end up here. It's just easier to go around, but fucking hell. And I never thought about the logic in this puzzle. It's just there's so many variables that it's a pain in the butt. So we needs to be 3. Can't be that because it needs to be a solid line. Can't be that because it's dots and lines there. So look, could be here. Lines, dots, and the straight line. In fact, that's the only place it could be, couldn't it? So if, say we're here. Oh god, sorry, I'm pretty sure I've said this before. If we go through the lines and we end up here. No. You son of a bitch. Now I don't know where we are because I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Alright, great. Thanks, video game. Yeah, thanks. Well, I'm assuming we're here then because it's the only place that has 4. Here. Dots to here. Lines go up to here. And then here. It should be lines and dots again. Treasure. Again, I don't dislike that puzzle. I find it interesting. It can be quite frustrating, especially when you don't really know where you start. As long as you can find your starting point, you know you're golden. But you know, as I said, when I do these when I don't record, I understand them a lot more. Recording seems to make this stupider, if that's even possible. I mean, it must be. How many is that? 6. One. Only got 4. Where's the last one? It must be in another one. So we can do get this out of the way. Just so it moves. There we go. So when you stand on these golden lines, it moves this weird little dude. You have to direct him through all the way to the arrow, and we have to go through these pairs, and the pairs are linked to the patterns on the or animals, aren't they? I guess that's supposed to be a bison or something, and obviously a rabbit, an elephant, a burb, and then a cat. And then you just go through the pairs. So you're looking for the line between the rabbit and the bison, which is this line here. And when you stand on this, the dude on the wall should move. There you go. And then you need to stand on the one between the elephant and the bison. But because we've stepped off, we've already fucked it up. When we step on this again, it should reset. Or maybe it doesn't. It must be because I've already used that one. So we need to step on the elephant and the bison. Not helpful. Elephant and the cat. Burb and the cat. Bison and the rabbit. We need to step out. Otherwise we'll reset the whole thing. Elephant and the rabbit. The bird and the rabbit. And then the out again. Oh, I messed up then. And it's the bison and the cat. There you go. I like that one. That was fun. And then we can do this one now. We have these temple parts. These I think these can only go in one place, so you can't exactly mess it up. That one. Kind of wish there was more substance to that puzzle. And then this. This took me a while to realize what the hell it was, and it goes right here. Kind of like the weird hand, and you move these dials that it look like fingers, like that. And then when you look through, you press on the correct squares on the wall. So it's these T. There. Again, I don't have a memory, so then it's that one. Oops. And that opens the door, and then you get this puzzle here, which is the one that I don't really enjoy. I don't. Oh, there it is. It's on the bloody floor, you fanny. We'll do that in a minute. That's a shit puzzle in there. This one's fun. So you have 6 tiles. Only 3 of them are the correct ones. And to determine which ones are correct, you have to find out which ones are basically telling the fucking lies. if you look on this tile, you notice it's the same. I can't pin this on the bloody wall, can I? Put this here. So it's this. These tiles are all the same shape as this, but you can only get from here to here if you can get through it on the maze. So we'll start here, which it does, and it goes across, and then up, and this way, and it goes all the way up like this. So that one works. You can get from A to B quite easily. So we'll say that's correct. This one, on the other hand, is you come up, start in here, all the way to here, and then you come up here, and then it's a fucking dead end. So liar. We don't need your lies. You shit. This one here. All the way up here, all the way up, down this way, and yeah, that one works. This one, the square, all the way up, yep, liar, meaning that there's only 2 left now. This one's definitely a liar because you can't come down here, so it has to be this one. Yeah! Hell yeah, it is. I do like that puzzle. It was, I enjoyed it quite a lot. Yeah, it's a shame there's not more of them. This one's interesting as well. I enjoyed this one until it steps up, and then it's kind of like whoa. Yeah, we're missing a tile piece, which we're getting this one here, but we'll do that in a minute. This one, on the other hand, is a piece of shit. It's not really. It's just I don't understand what it wants you to do. I assume that you need to get these what the hell, these squares to line up with, or to be where these are. You know, 3 onto 3, 2 onto 2, 1 onto 1. But it doesn't do that. It doesn't work that way. It completes randomly. You can move these around, and as you can see, each one produces a rope. And each time you pull it back, it pulls up the thing on the back, as you can see. So geniusly, you actually works physics. So when you pull this big dude between these 2 ropes, it actually makes them rise. See? So 2 and 3 are done. But like number 1. Oh, you massive dummy. That's definitely not right. It needs to be around here, doesn't it? Because it needs to be tugged by the big boy. Look, that's perfect. But it doesn't want it. Maybe it needs to be, yeah. Apparently that works now, but it didn't work before. What the fuck's that about? That's, yeah. I don't understand it. It was perfectly fine the way it was before, but then I had to move it just a slightly bit off. I don't know. I don't like a puzzle. I don't understand it. It's meh. Yeah, when they get to this part, I'm just like, oh, it's this one again. I don't look forward to it. I don't like this either. You have to make the snakes complete by moving these triangles, and it's yeah, it's all right. It's just I don't get the. I don't find any joy doing this puzzle at all. It's it's just like, oh, it's this, you know, it's all right. Yeah. Such a princess, aren't I? Come on. Diamond shoes are damn too tight. All that just gets bloody ass peg leg. We don't even need to do that. The peg leg and the eye that you get from this skeleton here, and the rosary on that skeleton, it's for the last puzzle. So I've not picked them up because there's too many and they get in the way. Let's sort this out. So for this one, you basically need to find the right tiles. These they have to complete. So it has to end on a tail and a snake head. You know, it can't be like it can't be like this where it's just no head. It's just a tail. How does it fucking think? It's like a worm, isn't it? And it's not. But that can't be right because this one is just a complete tail and no head. Meaning that maybe these are different. Again, still just a tail. Meaning that this one is... which one's got the tail? Damn it. Should have taped them in better. And then he ups its game by giving us an extra 2 and then kicking all our tiles on the floor. What a bastard. That can't be like that because that's just a tail. It can be like that. All 3 babies. We need... that one can't work there. Maybe this one. No. Luckily, there's only like one solution. You know, there's only like there's only one tire that will go where it needs to, like that there. Okay, that one works. Damn it! On, is that right? Go. There you go. And then the last puzzle. That skeleton is still creeps me out. Look at this skeleton. Look at it. Look how terrifying that is. It's like the fucking Joker. What's he grinning at? I'm gonna read this. It says, an evil spirit possessed us. Sure it did. Turning the crew onto each other, killing one by one. Return our earthly trinkets in order of our dying breath and release us from this purgatory. You kind of deserve it, you know. You shit pirates. Like, if I didn't need to sort this out to leave, then I would just leave you where you are and you can rot in purgatory for the rest of your days. Oh, that weird texture just floating there. I've never noticed it until just now. So, first to be killed, all the way to the last to be killed. Or left to die alone. And when you pick this lamp up, it actually tells you people what you do. So the reason you don't pick up any of these items is because you kind of need to remember where they come from. I mean, do you? Probably not. But as you can see, this is Captain Ricky, because he's got his hook, even though it's on the wrong arm. Wait, is it on the wrong arm? He was posing. I'm sure it was on his right arm. No, on his left arm. And again, it may have been on. I can't remember. I'm trying to pick the picture the picture of him. But yeah, so this is what happened to Ricky. Does that mean that all these that would be John, wouldn't it? The guy with the saber. I don't know who the smiley guy is. It's this guy with the peg leg. He's also got old One-Eyed Dave here. And just pendant guy. Joanna. And we also got the captain's hook, dude's sword, and then good old Smiley, fucking good old Dave right there with Smiley. What was Joker's alias called? Let's see. What am I missing? I'm still thinking. I think it was Jack White. Can't really remember. I should be talking about Joker anyway. It's bad for you. I'm the last of my crew, ordered into murder and betrayal by this accursed treasure. So he's the last one, meaning that the last to die is the captain. And if you pick up the goose lantern and look at this dude, I gave you my oath and you gave me your hook. Now rot alone now. Meaning that the captain was definitely the first to die. So that means that this guy is the second to die, surely. Maybe not. We had to kind of like go in sequence. So if we say this guy died first, big sword for such a little man, go ahead and do your worst. Because he's all the way over here on his own. And One-Eyed Dave here, wood knocking on wood, I'd recognize his footsteps a mile away, meaning that he got killed by the guy with a peg leg. This dude. This guy got killed by the guy with a smile. And this guy got killed by the guy with the eye. And then he got killed by the captain. So you can say, let's say, we get a ghost lantern down. Wait. Who did this guy get killed by again? Sword, wasn't it? So if you got killed by the sword, then the sword got killed by the guy with the eye patch. You got killed by the guy with the peg leg. And you got killed by Smiley. I mean... And then Smiley got killed by the captain, and the captain was left alone. So that's the order, isn't it? Meaning that it's the teeth. And then, was it Pegleg got killed by Smiley Face? The eye then got killed by the Pegleg. He got killed by the sword, and then got killed by the sword as well. Yeah. Taking this lantern with me because it's spooky. Oh, all that gold. Oh, we don't even get to go in there and take the gold. Damn it. Anyway. Yeah. Easy. That was a good level. I enjoyed that level. Even though that puzzle that I didn't like was actually easy if I just actually stopped thinking of it being too hard. So yeah. The solutions or the puzzles in this are that one on the wall with the snake, which is there, and these two as well, or three should I say. Yep. But there we go, peeps. We've finally done all the levels. I need to go and do the annoying now you can't just get the island. There you go. Yeah, I've not done the puzzle pieces yet, so that's why these are. It says 1, but it will say 0 when we come back, and we'll build them up. And then these are like puzzles in this hideout. So I mean, I know the cursed the Dracula one did. Whether the other ones do or not, it'll be news to me. But yeah, that will be into them, peeps. So. Putting on my fancy clothes. It fits me like a fucking glove. But yeah, until then, peeps, thank you very much for watching and all. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. So stay frosty and yeah, have a lovely day. Bye for now.